Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Thursday morning. It's March 16th. It's 5:11 a.m. Happy Thursday. This is a little show I've been doing for a long time. It is a show that's got me through, that's kept me going, that's managed to put a smile on my face, like even on a day like today when I'm not totally feeling like smiling. So it's a show that's kind of important to me, and a show I have fun doing, and I don't know, seems like a good way to start my day. For those that have been watching a while, you know it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. I'm so excited to take my first sip at this early hour. I feel kind of good. I woke up a little early. Won't be as rushed this morning as I was yesterday. But anyway, I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Sumatra, the Starbucks Sumatra. You know, I'm kind of hooked on cinnamon dolce. But I'll tell you, as far as any other coffee, somebody asked me on my live show yesterday if I like the Starbucks, I don't know, I think they said Verona blend or something like that. And I was telling them I didn't know, or I wasn't sure, but I know I've had it, and I don't remember it. So my answer is probably I don't really care for the Verona blend because I don't even remember it. But I remember the way the Sumatra tastes, and it tastes good. For anyone that's wanting a hearty coffee flavor, I recommend it. I'm going to have another sip right now. Oh, it's so good and so hot. So needed. Anyway, how you guys doing? How you feeling? How'd you sleep? I slept fairly well. I woke up kind of feeling sad from a scary nightmare. I don't know where I was living or who I was living with, but there was like killer Tasmanian devil type creatures living outside that could kill people very quickly, and they were killing people I knew. And I was telling people about it and going, hey, you know, I lost a friend last night, but people were already bored of my story. Didn't want to hear about it anymore. I was going, hey, but isn't this kind of important? There's this killer creature killing people I know outside my house. And they wanted to move on, talk about something else. Felt kind of important to me. But anyway, I think I was sad for another reason, not just the killer Tasmanian devils. Yesterday, I was at work yesterday. I got a text from my daughter, and she was she runs track at a kind of local high school, and really enjoys it. And all my life, all her life, which is amazing, all her life, almost to the day. I have been a realtor with a flexible schedule that never really had to miss any of my daughter's events. And she runs track now, and she sent me a text yesterday. I'm going to get sad about this, saying she has a track meet on Saturday morning and told me about the event she's going to run. And I remember watching it last year, and I had such a good time, and I got so excited. She almost won a race, and it's the neatest thing to watch. And she ran real strong, and she was real proud, and she felt so good about her performance. And I was talking to her coach during the race and saying, oh my God, she might win this race. And it was the neatest thing as a dad, just watching and cheering. And that meet is on Saturday, and I had to work on Saturday. And so I'm not going to be able to make it, and I haven't even had the heart to tell her. And, she'll understand, and it'll be okay. But I think I've just kind of gotten a little spoiled at not missing my kids' events at all and having a flexible schedule. And I don't know, I'm enjoying this job that I'm doing a lot, but I found myself resenting it a little bit because, I'm going to miss my daughter's meet, and that's a big deal to me, and hopefully she understands. I know she will. So kind of makes me sad. So I'll drink a little more coffee. So when I got up this morning, I was fortunate to wake up a little earlier than my alarm would go off. I got to get up at 5:30. And if I do wake up then, my morning's kind of rushed. So I looked at the clock. It said 4:53 or something like that. It made me feel good. So I laid there, kind of asked God what I should do. God told me to get up and start my day and start my coffee and do my show and walk my dog and go to work, and reminded me that I'm meeting my friends out at this afternoon after work and after I pick up my son Augie to watch the Illini game in the NCAA tournament, and that's going to be fun and going to enjoy that, and I get to see my son. And then as I was going through my morning, I was putting something away in my drawer, and I realized on this coffee table where this computer's sitting, I have a whole drawer of pens and pencils that I've never used, really. I mean, I use pens and pencils very rarely these days, but I almost keep them around because my son Augie loves to open up the drawer and throw them all over the floor and throw them all over my house. It makes him excited. And made me smile just thinking of his face as he's looking at them and chucking them all over my house. So brought a little joy to Dada's heart that needed a little joy brought to it. So I think there's a reason. I think we are where we're supposed to be. And despite a little bit of sadness and disappointment that I'm not going to see my daughter's race this Saturday, I'm going to continue moving forward and, putting one foot in front of the other. But, life's not always perfect, and not every moment's, I guess sadness is part of it, and a little bit of disappointment is part of life, and a little sadness and a little, maybe a tear or two. Maybe it's been a while since I shed a tear. Probably had been. For a while, I was shedding them almost every day, and maybe I needed to shed a tear, so I'll have one more sip of coffee. It's Thursday morning. It's 5:18. I got a lot of stuff to do before I get to work. My dog Holly's gonna, really be excited about our walk, I'm sure. She's excited about it right now, and she's shoving her nose in my hand and looking backwards up at me going, Dad, when are we going for a walk? I know you love your kids. What about your dog? I love you too, Holly. So anyway, I'm going at it, and despite a tear or two, my day's pretty set for me, and I'm going to make the best of it as I can. I'm going to work hard today. I'm going to enjoy the walk with Holly. I'm going to be the best damn employee Super Target has, or at least I'm going to try to be. I'm going to pick up my son this afternoon. I'm going to go see a couple friends and cheer on my Illini in the NCAA tournament. Probably drop my son off and come home and pass out because I'll be so tired. And I don't know, day will start again, but sometimes that's life, and that's okay. So anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching today. I so appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Go Illini. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.